Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Prolemo, aka Liam, and today we're back with episode 15 of FIFA 15 Juventus Career Mode. Here are the three games. First of all, we are away in a Derby della Mole against Torino, our derby rivals. And then we are away to Inter Milan, a very tough game. And then home to Fiorentina, which is a 50-50 game considering we're at home. Hopefully we can pick up the 9 points as we've got 2 games in hand on Roma and we can get ahead in the league if we win these games. Anyway, at the Stadio Classico di Torino here, we want to beat our rivals for the fans and we want to get those 3 points. Martinez comes down the left side and puts it into Gonzalez, who has a weird 360 shot that goes way over the bar within the opening few minutes. We then get on the ball, Vidal playing a great through ball down to Morata, who goes one-on-one with the keeper and blasts it, but he makes a fantastic save and it is cleared away. We then get a corner, Marchisio taking it, whips it in, Bonucci can't get to it, it falls to Matti, our reserve striker, who blasts it into the top left-hand corner. I admittedly thought he was going to sky that, but it was a great goal by the striker on loan, and he's been okay the couple of times we've had to use him. Then Torino look to get back into the game here. Perez, number 33, puts it inside to number 7, El Kador. He then slides it into Basha, and he goes round Leno and puts it in the back of the net. I overcommitted Vidal, but then the defensive marking wasn't great, to be honest. And then Leno couldn't really do much about the save at the near post. So defense has been a real struggle this year. Hopefully in FIFA 16 they can fix the marking and stuff and the goalkeepers, and this game will be great. I'd also like them to add a few things in career mode, but that's probably not going to be likely. Anyway, Morata plays a nice through ball into Matri, who goes into the box, but is yanked back by Glick, the captain. And Matri absolutely throws himself onto the deck here. He feels Glick pulling his shirt, and then once he's inside the box, he almost does a backflip as he goes for the shot. A very glitchy looking penalty, but Vidal steps up to take it, hits it in the green zone just about, and leathers it into the top right hand corner. No way he was going to be missing that with the 86 penalty stat, a very nice stat for a central midfielder. And that's his first goal of the season. He has been playing CDM fast and has had a few shots on goal, but I wasn't really looking for goals, and he's had a solid season, to be fair to him. And we really missed him when he had an injury during the middle part of the season. Cáceres gets on the ball here and plays a really nice over the through ball to Morata, who flicks onto Matri. A bad bit of defence lets Morata go through and triple taps it across to Matri, who has his second goal of the game, his third of the season. And Matri and Morata there kind of like RKO each other when I try and get them to have a high five. But that was a really easy goal. Poor defence by Torino, and we looked like we were on our way to beating our rivals, which was important, as I said, not only just for the fans, but for us getting the 3 points. And I was really shocked that Matri scored 2 goals, considering him being a reserve striker. We did win the game 2-1 in the end, 3-1, sorry. Quagliarella, our old player there, probably not happy that we beat him. Anyway, we enter our second game against Inter Milan, and this was a really important one. If we won this, we went top of the table since we had a game in hand, unless Roma drew or lost their game. We were at the San Siro, the shady stadium where there's just loads of shadows and it's really annoying. This is going to be a super tough game, and it was really intense. I don't show many of the tackles, but there were some nasty tackles flying in, I'll tell you that for nothing. In the opening minutes here, Martinez plays in Palacio. Leno, proving he wants to be the next Neuer, as he comes flying out of his goal, just like Manuel would. But Saul gets in way of that shot and can't deal with it. Drops for Medel. Medel plays into Martinez, and the Colombian blasts home from close range, not being able to do anything about that, unfortunately. As you can probably tell, I'm not very good at defending, or the defending's not really good in the game. A bit of mix of both, but just couldn't seem to stop that, and we went behind early, which was not good signs for us, considering we want to get top of the table. We looked to respond quite quickly, but then also Inter were carrying on, turning up the pressure. Palacio here plays it into Guarin, Guarin to Dodo, the extinct bird. Guarin plays it back into Palacio, and it's a fantastic save. Leno once again trying to prove he is the next Manuel Neuer. We do get a free kick, and unfortunately Marchisio or Pirlo isn't on the pitch, so I didn't want to sub him on just for this. He goes for it, but it's a poor effort in the end, and it glimpses way over the bar, and not a good effort. However, we needed a hero here. Bellerin gives it to none other than the Frenchman Paul Pogba. Takes it past 3 surrounding him. He train wrecks them, all 3 of them. Fake shots past the last man, making him sit down, and has a lovely cannonball shot off his left foot. He roils the team up together, saying, "Come on, lads, I've just scored a fantastic solo goal to get us back into the game. Let's have it." This guy has been a hero for us in the past 2 weeks and has so shone in this last few weeks of the season. Into now, Icardi gets into D'Ambrasso, who really, I can't have stopped that. No one would have stopped that. It was a really great strike by the Inter man there, and I really couldn't do anything about that, unfortunately. Danilo Cambasso. Pogba, as I said, having a great game, plays in Dybala. He goes one-on-one with the keeper in the last 10 minutes and slots home. Him, just like Pogba, has been scoring so many vital goals. Pogba is leading the assist table with 10 assists and some goals, and Dybala is up there with the goals too. So those two were great young players this year, I have to admit. We were really going for the win though now in the 90th minute. Pereira plays it into Tevez, the 2 Argentines linking up. Tevez gets into Pogba, into Dybala, who turns his man. He goes for the near post, but unfortunately Bernie reads it, and that is unfortunately how the game finished. We tried so hard to get the 3 points, and I was really annoyed because I thought we were going to be second, but luckily for us, Roma drew their game, or lost their game, sorry. So we were now we were in a good position. If we won this, we would go top of the table by 1 point. So Fiorentina at home, these guys were doing okay this season, nothing special. Morata and Dybala up top for this game. Barzagli and Chiellini needed 2 experienced centre-backs there. We were at home, Juventus Stadium. I swear every time we're at home it's been raining. Like, I just can't get over that. It keeps raining. This game, just like the last, was extremely exciting. Vidal in the opening minutes there goes for a long shot. It falls for Pogba, and once again, the star man scores a lovely volley. This guy's long shots and volleys and ability to produce the amazing is crazy for a 22-year-old, 21-year-old, no, nearly 23 now actually. It's amazing. I can't wait to use him on FIFA 16, not only in Ultimate Team but in Career Mode. I want to sign this guy. Now, all the keepers seem to be out the headed clearances, but this time it didn't work for the Fiorentina goalkeeper. Dybala wins the ball and chips it in towards Morata. The defender makes a hash of it. The Spaniard has a one-on-one and never was going to miss from there, leathering it past the keeper and getting his first goal of the game. 2-0 up in 17 minutes. We were looking pretty sharp. Most teams sort of lose it a bit towards the end, just like those defenders did. But we were looking sharp towards the end of the season. I think that was to do with our squad depth and how many players we could keep rotating, and also not being in the Champions League helped. Fiorentina were not going to go down without a fight though. In the 30th minute there is a mixed match as Babacar is up against Evra. I don't know why Pogba or Asamoah there wasn't going up for that header, but it's a mismatch with height and Evra couldn't do much about that. Pogba gets on the ball again, plays in Dybala again, who goes one-on-one with the keeper and slots home for his second goal of the game. No, first goal of the game, sorry. And Pogba getting yet another assist there. Dybala getting yet another goal there with that lovely finesse shot. He just turns on the Argentinian burners and leaves all the defenders for dead. And every keeper must be scared of this guy because his finesse finishing is just second to none, really. People call him the young Messi, and you can see why. Lots of finesse shots, lots of agility, lots of pace and dribbling. We wanted to keep going though. Lichtsteiner, another great ball to Morata, who touches it with his shoulder and then on the half volley lamps it into the bottom left hand corner. I was not expecting it to go in, considering this guy's experience and some of his stats, but he just touches this down off his shoulder, cheeky one on the half volley, just catches it sweetly and cannons it into the bottom left, leaving the keeper absolutely no chance. We were playing out of our minds at the Juventus Stadium, and the fans must have been enjoying this week of football. It has been so exciting, and I love playing all these games. Cáceres unfortunately goes down injured. Chiellini had to be forced off the pitch earlier as well, but he didn't sustain any injury. Subbed him off for Bellerin, of course. Asamoah wins the ball here, gets it to Pogba. Pogba plays into Morata. You see Dybala go off there, he got an injury. Morata, for his hat-trick, he blasts it into the same corner and gets the same result. He's now got his second hat-trick of the season, I believe. Unfortunately, Cáceres and Dybala sustained injuries, and Dybala's out for 3 weeks. Cáceres will miss the end of the season with 3 months, and Morata there getting his 18th goal. He's top scorer in the league now, so I was so happy with the end of the season, or coming to the end, but it would be extremely tight. Unfortunately, Babacar scoring there, but I have to say it was going to be extremely tight, as Roma are now 1 point behind us since we won this game 5-2 with just 2 games to go, and we've also got the TIM Cup final against Napoli. Anyway, that is the end of the video. Look forward to the live Napoli game. Thank you guys very, very much for watching and all your continued support. I will see you guys in the next episode.